Ready to go live.
We are live.
We are live.
We are live.
Let's see.
So, if anybody can see us, we are live. We can't see each other because Patricia is looking where we are live.
Okay, yeah.
That doesn't help.
Oh.
If somebody is seeing us, please give us a question, a comment. And we are going to start our live. This is the live, the second live.
Yeah, second one. Yeah, last week we started for the.
We started last week.
Yeah.
And so I make one comment, and then you talk a little bit.
Okay, I talk a little bit. Yeah. And this is our second time that we are live, and we are doing this to inform the world about our plans, about the process we are making, and about how energetic things are going for us, as and also our center for InnerSource from Galicia that we are planning to set up, and yeah, that's the main thing. You are.
I'm trying something.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see. Yeah.
And it's working. Okay. So I was making the first comment on this live session.
Yeah.
We prepared some pictures, of course.
Should I do it?
Yeah, it's the first one of the center. We're talking about our center.
Center. Put it here again.
Yeah. InnerSource Galicia.
Yeah.
We talk about a little bit more about it.
Yeah.
And the center. The center. Yeah, nog even laten staan. The center is the center is a place where we are creating not only a center for people to stay over, but we're going to set up retreats, we're going to set up workshops, we're going to just put our heart into the center. And so one of the things in this weekly is to keep you posted where we are at the moment. So this week was interesting because we thought if we are setting up the center, it's something like a business. And we are for the first time in Spain as people staying in Spain. So we were just informing with somebody, a company who's a financial advisor, how to set up a company in Spain. That made us realize that we are working from the heart. The center is InnerSource, the source in your heart.
Yeah.
And the systems are all taking you away from your heart. So we were like in a duality.
Conflict.
No, not a conflict. It's like it's duality. It's showing the two sides.
Yeah.
And the side of all these regulations things, and the other side is just follow your heart and create your own dream. So it made us realize again, that we should be aware of this balance, that we don't want to be in a regulation system as much as possible, but we are in Spain, so we have to follow some rules and see how things are working here. So that was the experience, one of the experiences concerning the InnerSource center.
It's a process. It's still running, because we were just shocked by what we have seen in proof. Okay, this is very complicated. I think we want to do how we can put a form around.
Yeah, we're back. We had a black screen. I don't know if the others, if people looking at it were Lex frozen. Yeah, you mentioned it. We were just seeing it ourselves, and that's one of the things we're going to change in the center, in InnerSource Center, is that we are one of the things is to create a stable, a more stable internet than what we have here. We are just in a little valley, and the internet is not really powerful. Even though we upgraded some of our tools,
Yeah.
it still is tricky. I will close down my phone at the moment because that will help a little bit as well.
Yeah.
And so the other thing about the house is we visited the house, the center again. We went there with an architect to measure everything inside so that we can play with furniture, design furniture things that we can put it around and see how big it is or what the space means. And we also had a little look at the barn again. And during the visit in the barn, the architect was also measuring, and I was talking to him. Yeah, there's an owl here, and I couldn't find him at the moment. I was looking upstairs, and so at a certain the moment I turned around, and then suddenly
Yeah, yeah, here it comes. No, 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 no. Yeah.
the owl, this one,
Yeah,
he popped up, and he was hiding in a place somewhere in the barn, and he just flew over my head to an open window outdoors, and it was really amazing that the owl is making no sound.
Yeah.
You can't hear the wind. Also interesting is, Patricia, you can
Yeah.
feel a lot.
Yeah. I sense a lot, I feel a lot, and I didn't notice the owl at once. No.
The owl.
Yeah.
Okay, so there's the energy of the owl was not noticeable. Interesting.
Yeah, but the good thing is that the owl is living in the barn, and we already bought something for the owl, so we can
A little house.
give him another place to stay. But the energy of the owl is so strong, so we're actually very happy to see that he's choosing this place to live in.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
I'm getting. No, I
Yeah.
want to see I want to see the comments, and oh, I didn't get knocked on
No,
my knee.
yeah,
and,
you're
and,
doing
and
things. Yeah.
I want to ask if Lex, if you're still there, and if you have a question for today, because what we also can do is have little interactions on that. We are looking at the house, but also there was a lot of energy work to be done this week in Energy Land.
Yeah. So yeah, because for me the last 2 days, the energy was I've looked it up. Oppressive, oppressive, drukkend. For me, it
Heavy.
was heavy, and I noticed that there's so much downloads and energy coming down that everything that's still stuck in the system needs to make place. So a lot of old memories and old experiences just came up. They popped up, and things that I didn't was aware of, that it was still something that was in my system. So um, I feel a lot of shifts everywhere. And where I look around in Spain, when I see the people, I see that a lot of things is happening inside, and everybody is trying to find their own new place in their system
Yeah.
again. So that was it's still there. So I still feel it, and it's okay.
Yeah,
It's
and
also part of
to,
life.
today you
Yeah,
asked me the question what people can do about it, and you said
yeah,
to me what people can do about it is we're frozen. And there are many downloads, so for many people, this is an awkward, strange thing to go through.
yeah,
So be gentle with everybody. Just be loving. Be compassionate, even though you maybe don't understand there's a command. Um, so just be gentle. I think uh, yeah, I think that's the main thing. And maybe we can give some codes for people to ease the the downloads and the understanding that there. Is that something you want to start with?
Yeah. To clear the space again around it in your own system. Shukototianekapama yakata nania sototo yakapapani yakata nayakata soto chukapana hakai shakatata yakaka. Oya mahan yakatatan sototo to create an opening again. So every download, everything that's needed just can come in. Shu popam no huto popoi shakana tatan yakatata ayi yakapapapa, and everything that's not needed anymore will flow off. Shoo popapapa shapatata to your system, down to your ankles, to your feet, back to the earth. And what I will do, I will create around you a field of compassion, a field of safety, so you have enough space where you can just be with your process, be with yourself. Chukapapapapa. Take some time. Chikatata nyakatatata na yakatatata ni u tutupapa nai. Ayakata usutu yakapapa na yakatata. Chukapa. This round is where codes for entering. Leave the let the codes come in, and let it find the spots where it's needed. Connect with the heart. Let everything go that's not necessary anymore. Just let go and let go and let go. Takatana katana. And especially be soft to yourself.
Yeah. So what I want to add is that when you were starting the code, I had an image that not all codes are for everybody themselves, but you are the conductor, the geleider, the conductor of these energies going through your body into the earth and into the grid. So what I want to do is to anchor everybody who's listening to these codes, anchor them in even more strongly so that we can receive and transport these codes into the earth where they need to go, and be able to absorb the codes which are needed and which were addressed to us, and only them. So in all time, space, dimensions, and infinities. And the anchoring is really important in here. Dada I he huko koko to shur shim jim jim ji oof it oof
Balanced. Yeah, it's creating the more balance back again. Mm. Mm. Yeah.
So this week.
This week ahead, what happens more in our life?
Yeah.
We had
This is not a blue square. It is. What is it? It's the sky we were looking at. This is the sky in mine.
Yeah, not every day, but we had a day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And this was a day which we had a pure blue sky.
Yeah.
No clouds, no chemtrails, no nothing. Just pure blue.
Yeah. And so you wait. This is me. And this week I've been I had an event for meditation and visualization for the pineal gland, and in Dutch. And here I was spoken it in English, and Robert made a picture of it. So this will be out there soon. And if you are interested in, just let me know so we can create a moment so I can just do it with you to see if yeah, this helps you as much as it helps us. And this is also one of the main things that will be in our center. We really believe in cleaning the pineal gland and cleaning emotions, cleaning old energies that not necessary anymore. And yeah, we hope that we can help the world with this to
Yeah,
come more to the heart.
we do this. We do most of the things in English, and but of course we are Dutch. So if your English is not uh, good enough in your opinion, you can always contact us. And so we have a very interesting meditation or slash visualization.
Yeah.
I call it a meditation. Patricia calls it visualization, but it's a mixture.
Yeah.
And we got one we do every morning. And that's clearing the pineal gland, and we are extending it because the things what's occurring and what happens to us with and what we can feel. And Patricia has created two beautiful recordings. And can you show the picture where you're sitting?
This one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because people, you see the end of the field of grass, there are some trees. There's a whole circle of trees. And there are enormous amounts of birds. And they sing beautifully. So every meditation
Yeah.
is accompanied with a lot of bird singing. And it's really beautiful. So it's like
Yeah.
all over peace and beauty, and it's helping us, and we believe in it. So we have one in Dutch and we've got one in English. So and we are still fine tuning them. Patricia mostly is doing that. So if you'd like to listen to them, and Patricia, you can contact her, and then we can set up a meeting or a group meeting to do the one in Dutch or one in English or whatever Patricia feels best.
Yeah.
But that's one of the basics in what we do at the moment. And of course, it was a nice picture to see how your working space is.
Yeah,
Because,
I love my working space.
yeah.
Yeah.
So this week was interesting because we are setting up a little basics for our center.
Yeah.
And it immediately made us realize, okay, there's duality, there's the regulations and blah blah blah.
Yeah.
What we don't want, and but also it's everything I always say is distraction or seduction, and it is.
Yeah. Yeah.
Every time you go in the outer world, you're seduced, you're distracted from your inner world. So it's clear as a klontje, we say in Dutch. So the clear as a klontje, that is of course a translated Dutch expression, but it's very clear. It means it's completely clear. Yeah.
Yeah.
Any more topics we wanted to tip on?
No. Here, Alexis telling us. I feel this week ook a lot of unicorns.
Oh wow!
Wow.
Yeah. You can see them as well, Lex. I hope. And beautiful, yeah, unicorns.
Yeah.
That's like that's the elf in energy. That's the forest. What is it? Yeah, you can see them as well. Forest creatures. It's all there. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just legs. Yeah, I can feel legs.
You have to change your head on the picture, Lex.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, so beautiful. So beautiful. Yeah.
So let me give a little quote on that for people. And not everybody is into unicorns or things like that, but they are all around us. I believe strongly that we have elves and all kinds of. In Holland we got kabouters. I don't know. You got those little guys with a red hat and in the garden, but they're all living here. And in the woods, there's a lot of creatures, other beings. So let's open up to all beings around us so that we can live with them better. Okay, in all time, space, dimensions, and infinities, we open up our heart space, our pineal gland, our third eye, our throat, all of our chakras aligned to all creatures around us, the blue beings, the unicorns. So let's open up. So this one was
so beautiful.
inspired by the comment of Lex.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Beautiful. Yeah, yeah,
And see
yeah,
here?
yeah.
Yay!
He found some unicorns.
Yeah.
And but with the concerning what we did, we are working on our website, and that's also an enormous process because every time you make a step, you create something, then you have to realize, okay, is this what we want? And so there's a lot of work on that, but we are working on it.
Yeah.
We're working on this in the center, realizing the center as buying the property, and then organizing that everything will be there
Yeah.
to start with.
Mhm.
A website. I changed my program. Tomorrow there's again a live session, and by the reactions and comments, there will be probably also different sessions, but that will also it's in progress. It's moving. So that's moving. Patricia and I have our weekly live here. Um, Patricia also started with the meditations. Also, the English one is send it out to several persons and to have their first
Some
comments,
feedbacks, yeah.
the feedback.
Yeah.
And most of the comments is that Patricia has a natural meditation speaking voice.
Uh-huh. Oh,
I
that's
know that
sweet.
because I hear it every day, but it's I think it's true.
No, thank you.
Um,
Yeah.
uh, the other thing is that there were heavy energies this week.
Yeah, and I'm still in it, so
Yeah.
I'm just here.
Yeah, just
I'm just here, and
and just absorbing the energies,
Yeah.
which are little bit lighter. But if you have any if you encounter heavy energies, don't sit alone with it. Just reach out, connect, and be.
yeah, but you can also be alone with it. That's not the problem. It's just that you don't run away from it and try to connect with it. Just be with it. So but every time you push it away, it comes out in another form, and you can it comes in your body, or you can be really a pain in the ass for your people around you, or but just be with yourself. It's sometimes a good idea.
Yeah, I wanted to say that you can reach out to us.
Ah.
Boing! No! That is an example of those heavy energies. It's like.
We also have to deal with sometimes.
And it's okay. It's okay.
Yeah,
So
yeah, it's part of
what
the
I
growing. Yeah.
what I try to say is that when things happen, you're not alone. There are many people around you.
Yeah.
And reach out. Don't if it's okay to sit with it and you were able to do it, it's perfect. Do it. But just be yourself. Be connected to your heart. That's what we do every day, and every day a little bit more, and it's helping us enormously.
Yeah.
And every time you are more on that track on that road, you feel that everything is better aligned. You are abundance is there.
Yeah.
Even if it's not really abundance in money wise or things like that, it's like energy wise abundance.
Yeah, and I made I was planning to tell a little bit about timelines, but I feel I'm not in a good shape to talk about it right now. But I've made a video earlier this week on my timeline, and that is has explanation, and we keep that topic maybe for next week.
Yeah.
So because every download that I'm part of, I create I make pictures of it. And I write things down,
drawings. Yeah. That's the word. Yeah.
Drawings and
we can.
Yeah.
Shall we show a little drawing of that, or is it also for next week?
You can show, but I'm not.
We're not gonna go into it.
Not go into it. You can show this one.
It should be the other one. Yeah. This is one of the drawings. Patricia has a download, and then she sees things, and then that's for next week. So, but she makes a drawing of it, and that's getting more regular. And so what we feel is what we're doing at the moment is that we integrate everything which is there.
Yeah.
And so
And I'd like to point this one out, Lex. Thank you very much.
Powerful video. Thank you. Thank you, Lex, for being here.
Yeah.
And I hope you enjoy it.
Us.
Yeah. And I'm envying you that you see unicorns. I want to see them also. That's why I made the cones.
Yeah.
Now, I think is this the list we wanted to talk about?
I don't know. This is what came out.
Yeah.
So this is it for today.
This is all, folks.
Yeah.
So we keep it short. We keep it powerful, as Lexus was describing. And we hope you like it. If you have any comments or questions or remarks, please send them to us by making comments, and we will read them and we will react and come back to that.
Yeah.
Otherwise, we see you hopefully next week, same time.
Yeah.
So that is every Thursday at 7 o'clock Amsterdam time.
Yeah.
Love you all.
Love you. Bye bye. Have a good week.
Yeah. Bye bye.
Doei. Bye.